broken. The Aggies beat Wake Forest, but it may be a costly win. Quarterback Chucky Keaton missed the second half after re-injuring his surgically repaired knee. He was limping and used crutches on the sideline at times. But as of right now, Utah State isn't releasing any more information. We're expecting some kind of news tomorrow after further evaluation. Now, as for the game itself, it's the first Aggies win over an ACC team.
Underneath pickoff, Zach Mitchell, 35, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Aggies.
Yeah, when Zach picked that and went pick six, I mean, it took a minute for him to get in there, but...
Oh, well, I'm happy I caught it for one. Thought I was going to get hawked because I'm not too quick, but nothing but green, and coach put me in the right position, the right time to make a play, and it all came together.
Here's a reverse. Butler's got the ball. He's going to toss the ball for JoJo. Gets it at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. It's Ronald Butler throwing a touchdown pass on a double reverse. One running back in the backfield. Looks like all kinds of pressure coming at Wolford.
Yeah, that's cool. He's always got a one-up me.
He has the ball knocked away, relief by Nick Vigil from behind, and it's picked up by Devin Centers, and he's running with the ball. They think that Nick Vigil maybe knocked it out. The referee on top of the play says it is a touchdown for Utah State.
We had about 73 players and coaches on the sidelines yelling at him. I mean, I'm glad he could hear us. It was quiet enough just at that point, but it was a very heads-up play.
Defense was flying around and having fun, and that was the thing that we talked about all week that we wanted.
He's back to throw. He throws it down the middle, and it'll be picked off. Frankie Sutera. Play action. Chucky rolls left, dump it off, get it off to Court. Touchdown, Jefferson Court, his first Aggie touchdown.
Limping a little bit is Chucky Keaton.
Oh, we see Chucky Keaton kind of limping around on the field right now.
Here comes Darryl.
Throws it right side for Butler. Diving catch, Butler. What a catch.
That kid's got a lot of moxie.
Garrettson waits for the snap, gets it, rolls to the right side. Now he looks back to left, wide open there. Can he get there? Hey, Houston, yes. Touchdown, Aggies.
A lot of these guys have dealt with adversity in a positive manner like we did last year. We'll wrap our arms around whoever's up next.
B.J. Larson gets him for the sack.
I'm going to tell you what I saw from B.J.
He's a man amongst boys.
Off the edge, blitz, sack, B.J. Larson.
No, we have a mantra in the defensive line room, the harder it gets, the better we play.
Back to pass, Wolford, pressured, sacked again. B.J. Larson.
That's it from Utah. Again, the final score, Utah State 36 and Wake Forest 24.
This is a team. It's not one coach, it's not one player. These guys play together, and that's what this culture's been built on. Our players will rally around, him if he's the guy going forward.
Okay, Hans Christian, Aggies went through this a year ago.
Yeah, you saw him come out last year, Chucky, against Utah and put on a show. It was terrible to see him tear his ACL against BYU. And, it's rewind for him, and in steps in a young player that has a lot of moxie.
Kind of almost the same type of thing. He tried to stop, gather himself, and go the other way. It buckled, and the same kind of thing last night, Hans.
Yeah, I'm not expecting him back at this point. I think as a team, if you're Darryl Garrettson, if you're Matt Wells, you're moving forward. You're not expecting him back. You're practicing as if he's not going to be back. This one, again, it looks bad. It looks like another bad injury to me.
Now, if Chucky can't go, Matt Wells said it last night after the game, they are prepared to do it all over again with Darryl Garrettson.
Well, and that's not a terrible thing, honestly, guys. And this is when you're, glad that last year you went through these struggles. Right now, your schedule gives you a lot of advantages. You got a nice little picture of what Darryl's going to do against Wake Forest. Darryl faced a little adversity, threw the interception the beginning of the second half, then picked himself up, got going again. I don't mind Darryl Garrettson out there for Utah State.
What happened on this interception, guys? He just kind of looked as receiver or what?
Yeah, no, it was kind of the same scenario as that Zach Vigil interception. He just kind of looked. It was just a zone drop. Didn't see that linebacker. The linebacker steps in front. It's an easy 20-yard scamper.
But what did he show you when he came back and threw that long pass before the touchdown pass?
No, that's exactly what I was going to say. You learned a lot about Darryl from last season. He was 6-1 as a starter, came in and replaced Chucky. He comes in, throws an interception, has a nice bomb. But this touchdown here is the game. It's the touchdown that puts Wake Forest completely out of the game after Utah State had put up 29 unanswered points from first quarter through second quarter.
You know what I like about Garrettson, guys? He's more patient than Chucky. He's more patient with the play. Now, I love Chucky. Don't get me wrong. We all love Chucky. Garrettson will let things develop a little bit more. It almost looks like he's a more lazy athlete than Chucky, but he's actually, that's patience. That's him waiting for things to develop on the backside, things to develop in the gap, things to develop in play action, things to develop in double routes. He's a pretty patient quarterback.
Now, the defense stepped up last year when Chucky got hurt. They're going to have to do it again, but so far they've been fantastic. But this time they don't have Kyler Fackrell. Can they do it again?
Yeah, they can. The Vigils are stout. They're studs. You know what I love about the Vigils? They scrape like nobody else. They can get themselves lateral as fast as any linebackers I've watched.
It's not even the Vigils. You know, these are huge plays that you see from Zach and Nick. This interception for a touchdown, it's 7 points the other way. They were already down 7-0, but a strip sack is huge that you recover a fumble and go the other way. But you got guys like B.J. Larson who you know, had 3 sacks in the game, who actually ended up putting the game completely out of hand when it was 4th and 4 and he had a huge sack. You got other defensive players like Satera who logged 9 tackles, who's the leading tackler on the game when he's playing the D-tackle position.
Uh-oh, we just lost quarter of our Aggies. There, it's back. But that Nick Vigil play, that's just athleticism coming around the corner.
Yeah, like I said, he's got extreme speed, and I remember sitting in Matt Wells' office before this season started, and he showed me a highlight of Vigil, and I could see that scraping ability to fill gaps. You know, 3-4 gaps away, he can get in there and fill those gaps.
All right, guys, great breakdown of the games. Let's do it again next week, shall we?